Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. My name is Noso. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in the United States of America. And if you are old OG, what's going on? I just want to say thank you so much for all 5,000 of you guys. Oh my god, it has been so much overwhelming love. You guys have just been showing me so much love, even with me not being very consistent with my channel. But I'm so grateful that I have all 5,000 of you here, and I hope that I serve you guys as much as I can. And if you're a military person watching this video, put in the comment section and let me know that you're a military person. By the title, you already know what we're talking about. Today is Wednesday, and I'm going to try to put out this video on Friday, May 31st. Fingers crossed. And that's the day that first reg of CST Advanced Camp starts. Woo-hoo! Oh my god. Like, I remember where I was this time last year, getting ready for camp, anxious and all of that. You guys, I'm sure that if you're watching this video, you're in that spot, or you have somebody who is in that spot. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that I think that are essential that you should pack when going to advanced camp. First of all, what is advanced camp? Advanced camp is one of the biggest military training events that happens in Fort Knox, Kentucky every summer. It's for cadets who go there to basically show everything that you've been learning for 3 years. Some people 2 years, because you're doing the non-traditional route of MS1, 3, 2, and 4. If you're a nursing student, this will be you as well. Anyways, let's get right into the list of the things that you need to pack. Bear in mind that Fort Knox is like a rainforest. It's always raining. It's always raining. Every reg gets the downpour. Like, I don't know if it's like planned. It rains, period. So have that at the back of your mind when you're packing this stuff. The first thing, of course, is your TA-50. If you're in ROTC, you already know what TA-50 is. Your rucksack, your assault pack, your flick, your canteen, everything. Don't try to cheat the system and not bring one thing over the other. You'd rather have it at camp and not need it than not having it and needing it. Now, also, when you go to in-processing, they're going to make you guys do a layout of everything that you brought. So if you're missing anything, they're going to write it down and you go draw it from CIF. If you don't have it, please go draw it from CIF, because some people like to get out of CIF and not draw what they need. But you better draw it instead of needing it and not having it, okay? There's also going to be a layout with every time you're going to the field. So don't be that person who screws your squad leader up or screws your leadership up because you don't have something and you needed to make sure that everybody had it just because you did not draw it from CIF. Okay, so make sure that you pack everything from your home school or you draw it from CIF when you get there. Number 2, hygiene. I literally just touched on field. You're going to be in the field more times than you imagine. So the first thing that's actually very important when going to the field is baby wipes. You cannot have enough baby wipes. Pack as much baby wipes as possible. They're going to tell you unscented just because of the bugs out there in the field. But I feel like when you're musty and not had a shower in a couple of days, you want some scented baby wipes. So it's up to you to choose unscented or scented. But just know that if you have an unscented baby wipe, it's going to keep you clean. It's not going to give you that extra fragrance that you're going to need, but it's going to keep you away from bugs. Now, if you take the scented one, you're going to feel fresh and smell nice when you clean yourself, but it's going to attract bugs. So you're going to have to be tactical in how you dispose of it. I put all my used baby wipes in Ziplocs before I trashed them. So that's way you kept the scent away from the bugs, because bugs are a big thing in Fort Knox, okay? The bugs are a big thing. And that takes me to my next thing that you need to pack, which is Ziplocs, okay? You need different sizes of Ziplocs. The gallon ones, the middle one, the small one. Just pack as many Ziplocs as possible. It's better to have too much than not having enough. Because personally, I think Ziploc comes in handy for everything. You're going to need Ziploc with packing to go to camp. You're going to need Ziploc with packing to go to the field, putting all your socks, your t-shirt, as many things as possible, your writing material, your pen, everything. Ziploc works for everything. It works perfect for everything. Also, when you're doing land nav, you also need to put your map in Ziploc, because if you lose your map, it's a no-go for land nav because that's a sensitive item. So bring as much Ziploc as possible. And talking about land nav, you're going to need writing materials. You're going to need a Write in the Rain. You're going to need pen, pencil, everything, okay? You're also going to need markers. You're going to need map markers, markers that you can use on a map and you can erase. So you're going to need markers, dry erase markers, permanent markers, just a bunch of stuff, okay? Now, it's easy to take like 100 markers. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Be nice on yourself, okay? Because you're going to be packing this thing and putting it in your rucksack, okay? So be nice on yourself and be smart. So take as maybe 5 of each or 4 of each or 10 of each, depending on how clumsy you think you are, and you can always replenish as you go, okay? Talking about dry erase markers, you're also going to need, some people use baby wipes to wipe the dry erase markers, but I personally found that alcohol pads help with cleaning up the dry erase markers. So that's optional, but you can bring alcohol pads to help you with cleaning the dry erase markers, okay? Up next, underwear. Don't even count. Do not even count. Just take as much underwear as possible, please. You don't want to be that person who's not able to do laundry and then you're freaking out because you have gone through all your underwears. So pack enough underwear. And speaking about underwear, for my females, you may not always have time to change in the field. So pack panty liners. That way you line your panties, and if you're not able to change for the day, you can refresh your panty liners and still feel fresh down there. I personally took a bunch of panty liners, and whenever I went to the restroom, I switched out my panty liners, and I felt fresh, like I had a new underwear. Even if I didn't get to change my underwear at night, which I tried almost every day to do, but I'm telling you, there are going to be days that you're just not going to be able to. So them panty liners are going to be your best bet in this situation, okay? Up next, for females as well, sanitary pads. You know, they tell you, like in basic training, that when you're stressed out, you don't get your period. Lies. You're going to get your period. You're going to get your period sometimes even twice while you're at camp. So you want to make sure that you have as much supply as possible to run you through. Because sometimes you're not able to go to the PX immediately, and you don't want to have to use the squishy ones, the cheap ones that they provide. So yeah, they're going to provide you with some, but it's going to be the ones that are this fat, that are this like thick, and those are not the best, okay? So pack your own supply of sanitary pads. If you use tampons, you have a special size that you use, you have a special type of pad that you use, pack it, okay? Pack it, pack it, pack it. You're going to be flying, and they're going to pay for as many things as you carry, so why not pack it? It's not like basic training where you only get a backpack to travel, but this one can get you checking your bags and you'll be fine, okay? This next thing, I personally thought it was not necessary, but I was like, you know what, let me just buy it so when I get there, I'll be glad I have it if I need it. Summer uniforms. First of all, pack as many uniforms as you can. You have 6 OCPs, 7 OCPs, 9 OCPs, pack all of them, okay? But preferably summers. If you can afford to go out there to a PX and get yourself a pair or 2 of summers, you're going to be grateful because it's very, 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 very hot. It's going to get super hot, and if you're in those thick ones, you're not going to like yourself, okay? I personally went with 2 pair of summers, and I think that's what I wore for almost, I'll say 30 days out of them 35 days, because they came in super handy. They were lightweight, they were easy to just throw on and keep and head out. So you're going to need summers. If you don't have summers by now, go purchase some if you can afford it. But if you cannot afford it, I guess you have to make do and like D-blouse whenever they say D-blouse and stuff like that. You get times where you can D-blouse, okay? With uniforms, I'm going to say pack as many tan t-shirts as possible, okay? Sometimes all you have to do is change out your tan t-shirt and still wear the same jacket, and that saves you a uniform for the day. Because when you're packing to the field, you have to be smart, okay? So if you take all of your 9 uniforms to camp, you're not going to pack all 9 uniforms in your rucksacks when you're going to the field, okay? So you're going to need more tan t-shirts that you can switch out, because it's going to rain on you, it's going to get sucky, it's going to get nasty. The tan t-shirt, changing that is going to really help. A lot of people also say changing your socks when it rains instead of carrying extra boots helps. I personally don't think that's true, because when it rains on you and your legs are cold and wet and you just change out your socks, guess what? The socks is going to suck out all those wetness from your boots. So, as much as you want a lot of socks so you can change as the day progresses, you also want the spare boots if you can carry it, if you can afford it. You can take out some of the things in your with packing for camp, you have to figure out what's more important, what's more necessary. Okay, so That'll be up to you. I personally took a spare boot to camp, and I was glad I did. I was grateful I did. There's several times when we went out, even just for macromanship, and we came back same day, but we were so rained on that the next day I had a fresh, nice dry boots that I could wear, and I really liked that. That's up to you if you want to, but make sure you pack a lot of uniforms, a lot of tan t-shirts, a lot of socks, okay? This other stuff is something that you think is common sense, but I guess I'm just gonna add it. Pack things for your food care, moleskin, band-aids, food powder, all that kind of stuff. Maybe Tylenol, ibuprofen. Just pack all that kind of stuff that you know you're gonna need. Icy hot. If you're one of those people that like to put icy hot on your leg, just pack as much as you want because, like I said, you may not have the opportunity to go to the PX, so you want to get all of that supply from home. But for most skin, you're going to be walking a lot, you're going to be rocking a lot, blisters are going to happen, band-aids, you're going to be needing that. Hand sanitizers, because you're going to be filthy in the field, you need hand sanitizers, so make sure you get hand sanitizers as well. You're also going to need things like sunscreen, because like I said, it's the summer, it's going to be hot, you're going to be frying. Granted, you're still going to get sunburned, but you're probably going to help yourself out if you get sunscreen, and it's going to minimize how much burn you get. Because burning, inevitable, but you know, the severity of the burn is something that you want to reduce, because imagine just being out in the sun for 12, 14 days straight. So please, take some sunscreen, portable, your own type, whatever brand you want, what you know works for you, what's not going to leave a white overcast, whatever really works for you, okay? Make sure you pack your own supply of sunscreen. This one thing is a big thing, because when you go to the field, there's not any supply or electric supply where you can charge your phone. So a portable charger. A portable charger is going to be your best friend. A portable charger where you can charge your phone out in the field with a cord that matches it, and you're going to need a Ziploc to put everything together. So you see Ziploc coming in handy again. A very good portable charger that can last you for days, okay? So portable charger, make sure you have a very good, durable portable charger. Also get yourself a sturdy phone pouch, phone case, not the fanciful ones. Because yes, those are nice, but you also want to keep your phone safe while you're up and about doing all this training stuff. If they allow you guys to take your phone out to the field. I personally, we're not allowed to take our phone out for all of our 14 days, 15 days out in the field. We didn't have our phones, but some Reggies, depending on your cadre, were allowed to take their phones, so you want to be prepared in that situation. Also, when you get back to the barracks, after your 12-mile run, you want to call all your family members and tell them you're graduating, tell them you're done, tell them you finished everything you needed to do. You're also going to need your portable charger coming in handy. So, yeah, because there's going to be limited places to charge your phone, and guess what everybody's going to be doing? Charging their phone. The little times you guys are going to get your phone, everybody's going to try to use the limited supply of electricity to charge their phones. But if you have a portable charger, you already save yourself from that. So a portable charger, a good and sturdy case or pouch for your phone to keep your phone safe, and also a cord that can match your portable charger and your phone. Okay? You also want to pack snacks, protein bars, granola bars, milkshakes, whatever kind of snacks that you think is going to sustain you out there. Because if you're one of those people that don't like MREs and don't like eating their MREs, that snack is going to come in handy. In the field, where you're just like walking about, that snack is going to be your fuel. Land navigation, you're going to need snacks. So pack yourself all your favorite snacks. Make sure that you pack them. Pack them, okay? Pack all your snacks that you're going to need, because you're going to be grateful you did. Most importantly, protein bars and granola bars. Some quick form of fuel that's going to like give you energy, sugar, and just give you that burst. Some people also like Nutri-Grain because it's a good source of sugar, carbs, and just like gets you to go. So this one is also important. You need engineering tape. So you can tape out all the loose ends of your rucksacks, you can tape a lot of stuff. Just take an engineering tape. Take engineering tape. You're going to need it. Engineering tape, okay? Engineering tape. It came in very handy. I took a very big one, which I probably shouldn't have done because it was kind of hard to take it around, to move it around. Like if we were going to the field, I really couldn't carry it because it was extra load. Just to get like the smaller ones, I got the bigger one. But you can get the smaller ones, and you can like put it in several parts so you can carry it around, and it's not so much weight. You can do that as well. Okay, so engineering tape. I made a note of these on my phone, so I'm going to read them out. You're going to need laminated products, upward shells, TMK is optional because there are probably going to be people who have TMKs and you could borrow, but having yours is also good. Laminated products, basically having like, you know, your cheat sheets, your little cheat sheets that have like all your steps, your upward shell, laminate them because it's going to be raining. Laminate them, make them cute, and put a ring over it. I'll probably get a picture and kind of put on the screen so you guys can see what I'm saying. So that way you can write down upward. Please don't be that person who does not have an upward shell. It already looks bad on you. You're going to be evaluated your whole time, so you don't want to show up not prepared. So please, 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 please have a laminated upward shell. If you have an upward shell that's not laminated and it rains on it, there goes your stuff. Just your products in general, make sure they're all laminated. Make sure that everything is laminated. Everything. Make sure they're laminated and they're portable to where you can shove them in your flight, you can put them in your pocket, you can put them in your cargo pocket, and they're able to be moved around, okay? Because you don't want to have a big old A4 paper and you're like having to move them around and it's like in your way. But you want to make them mini, not micro, but like mini to where you can still see what's on it, you can still write on it, and set yourself up for success, okay? Set yourself up for success before you get to camp so you can show up looking prepared. The last thing that I have on my list is something that's like an add-on to your TA50. That's a spare red lens, a spare headlamp that has red lens. You get that from Walmart, and the reason why I'm saying this is you don't want to be that person that the red lens gives out in the field. The red lens will literally be your eyes when you're out there in the field, so you need it. You do need it. So if you can spare, get a $20, $15 one in Walmart, that's going to help you a lot. Because when it rains, when you're out there just doing a lot of stuff, your red lens can give out, okay? So you may need a cheaper one to be a backup when you get out there. If you think I forgot anything, please put it in the comment section so people who are going to camp can be prepared. If you also think that this video helped you, please let me know in the comment section. Also let me know what reg are you? What reg are you going to? What reg are you going to be? When are you leaving? Are you excited? Are you pumped up? Biggest advice I can give you is that you got this. You got this, okay? Yeah, this video was something I thought to put together because I was looking for help when I was going. I needed to know what to take when I was leaving, and I hope that this video is helpful to you. I also make more videos telling you how to prepare, how I prepared, things I wish I knew, what to expect, just from my own perspective, and hopefully I can help you guys, okay? If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up so I can know you liked it. Let me see you in the comment section. Tell me, what reg are you? What reg is the best? I was 5th reg last year, and I think it was like the best because some people had gone before us, but I was also not last. So what reg are you? Let me know in the comment section, and share this video to somebody who you know is going to need this information. And if you're not subscribed at this point, do well to subscribe, and so you can know when I post more videos that are helpful to you. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Good luck.